Okay. Okay.
She's here.
Okay. I see how it is.
And we're hopping back in with some more Spider-Man. The Spoder.
I see how it is. We're gonna be antagonistic tonight. Is that what it is?
And I am all fight, no flight tonight.
It looks like you're pretty flight right now.
That was not flying, that was swinging.
Sure, yeah. Maybe I'll just leave you for this Instagram person that's my friend now. I made a friend on Instagram, you guys. They're really cool.
Alright, let's see what this research thing is about.
This station's simple, but really important. It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has. Bad air hits children and the elderly first.
It's another bad air mission.
For my mom.
This is our second bad air mission.
Well,
There's way too much sulfur
easy, 'cause
dioxide
you know what
in
to
the air.
do.
Yeah,
I have a
there's a
slightly
lot more
hunch
to
this
these
is caused
research
by
stations than
inefficient
just
engine
bad air
exhaust.
missions.
I mean,
If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them.
I'm excited for my soundbar.
Okay, got that one.
I'm especially, I think, I'm gonna do some trying out whenever I get it. But I think I may be able to use the bar itself with my subwoofer.
Ooh, very cool.
So I should be able to keep the subwoofer and then just switch over to using the sound bar instead of the speakers, because the speakers are what are giving out. The subwoofer's fine.
Oh, also another thing with the clouds. This is a different part of town. Something in this area is causing it too. So
Yeah,
there might be.
There'll be another section where I have to like find out what the problem, what the cause is. And
Yeah,
take
there might
pictures
be a
of it.
third or a fourth one.
Got it.
It's a different part of the borough.
One more should do it. Oh, don't die, don't die.
No, he you can get they have more than just like.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
They just give you several options.
Okay, looks like we have 3 guilty parties. I'll need to get pictures of them for proof. Confucius Plaza. One down. Taking pictures.
Just stand in the middle of the road to get a good picture of
So
them.
much simpler back then.
My toes are cold.
Because
But my tights were hurting my toes.
Your slippers are
Somewhere. I don't
they're
know
underneath the
where to find them.
piano.
Oh, I might go find them.
Your little Sylveons.
I love them. It has some of those too.
Sylveons?
Yeah.
She was at that convention, wasn't she?
Yeah. I don't know if she got them then, though. I think she got them online. I think Ricey got them for her.
It does fit her aesthetic. We have a friend who is very, very pastel goth.
Yeah, I told her she was pastel goth, and she didn't believe me. And I was like, you're wearing all black with a choker in a pink-covered bedroom. What do you think you are?
She's 100% pastel goth.
She really is.
She's just usually more
No, it
pastel
wasn't
than
a
she is
choker.
goth.
It was a collar choker. It was one of those fancy, thick collar chokers.
That'll get a recall order.
I don't know if I said collar or choker.
Earth-friendly
You said
neighborhood
choker the
Spider-Man.
first time.
Yeah, she has several collar chokers, mostly black, but some of them are pink.
Now we can invert our color scheme.
Yay!
We also get this negative suit power, but I don't like using it because it's not as good as the Web Blossom. But now we're literally just inverted color scheme.
Oh, that's cool as shit. Not really inverted colors,
No.
more as it's negative.
No, it's actually the Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man suits with inverted colors.
Okay.
Or like what's it called? Like, you know how like you can press the invert button key on a computer? It's literally inverted colors of Spider-Man. That's what the negative does, is it just makes everything an inverted color. I think it like inverts the color and then makes it like only a single hue, because obviously like the reds of the suit would turn blue, but then the blues of the suit would have turned orange, not black. So I think you might be right. But it's like a negative version of the advanced suit, the White Spider. Anyway, we got the new suit, so let's go do things. Mainly story missions.
All units, 10:30 on an armored car. Suspects are wearing masks.
Do not
Officers
care.
needed in the
Ah, it's right here, whatever.
Kick it up a notch. Never touches the ground.
It's my gun, and now it's your gun again. But mostly, it was my gun.
Eat.
Hold tight. Tank's gonna blow. The longer the demons stay out,
These are
the
new
more
types
lives
of
they put
missions
at
that we'll
risk.
get now that the demons are out and about is armored car robberies. The armored car will almost always be flipped upside down and you have to save the drivers after the fight. This is our apartment complex.
You good?
Yeah, just enjoying
Feeling it?
playing the game.
Feeling it?
We didn't get to play on Monday because
You worked for like
I worked
11 hours.
yeah, I worked until like 6:30. Oh, key doesn't work.
With all your shit.
Come on.
You didn't pay in time. Eviction notice on the door.
How late was he for his
He got a thing in the mail, like final notice, and then he actually got a call
Empire
during the
Sanitation,
plot.
This is Eddie.
Yeah, hi. I'm trying to track down some items that were accidentally picked up from a dumpster outside my apartment.
Dumpster number.
Hang on. Uh, 64476.
That's Route 33. Truck's already left its shift. If your stuff's not there, you're out of luck.
Wait, please. This is important. Can you at least tell me where the truck is?
Let me check. All right. Looks like it
That
should
was
be at the
quick.
municipal garage
Look,
about
his
Rio
clothes are all
Grande.
zipped to the wall.
Got it. Thanks, Eddie. Municipal garage.
Oh, Eddie's a great character, by the way. He's only for this mission, but he's great.
I don't care if I lose everything else.
And
I
it's
have to
not
find my
the
fighting
guy
drive.
who hosts Venom. Eddie.
Can't be that
is
hard.
it?
No,
Okay.
it's not that
Tiny
Eddie.
flash drive
We
and
need
a
to see Venom.
30-ton garbage truck.
Yeah, I feel like at this point it's
We also need
definitely.
to see Captain Marvel.
I have years
We
of
can see
research
Captain
on that
Marvel
truck.
We
on
can.
Spider on
Everything I've worked on
Disney
since
Disney
high
Plus. We'll need to see Venom somewhere somehow else, probably Redbox.
We're gift about a month.
Is it? Why would we get? Is it like on a thing or something, or is it
I
just?
mean, it's Venom is by Marvel, right?
It's by Sony.
Oh, then never mind. We're not gonna get it in Disney Plus then.
Yeah, no. Venom was always done. Like Venom was Sony, Spider-Verse was Sony.
Yeah. I knew Spider-Verse was Sony.
Of course it's locked. Can't have people stealing garbage. Maybe there's another way in.
Gotta find my way into the. Let's see here. Is there a roof access hatch? In the environment. Aha! There's external wall hatch right here. A roof access hatch right there.
It's not really breaking and entering if I don't break anything, right?
And zoop.
Okay, no need to panic. Maybe they haven't dumped the trash
I
yet.
mean, it's Spider-Man.
Nada. Okay, time to panic.
Empire Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Sorry, is there any chance the truck wasn't at the garage?
Sure, I guess. Just means it'd be somewhere in West Chinatown.
Great, I'm headed there now.
Hey, it's a long shot, but sometimes the guys stop for pizza before they drop off.
Really? I'll check out the pizza shops. Any idea which one?
One of the mom and pop joints, I think.
Jerry's?
No, that's uptown.
I mean original Jerry's.
Oh, right. No, started with an L, I think.
Larry's?
That's on.
Wait, I think I see the trucks. Thanks,
Oh,
Eddie.
we missed
No
half the
worries.
conversation
Hope you find
there.
your stuff.
Should be some trucks close
They
by.
talk for a good 30 minutes about pizza.
30 minutes.
Like if you let them keep going, they talk
Stuff's
about
not
how
here.
like one's like,
There
hey,
has
this
to be
pizza
another
place isn't
truck
as good
around
as that
here.
pizza place. That pizza place is great. Wait, didn't this pizza place shut down? Like they go through
No
all
sign
of it.
of my stuff. What an interesting smell. Eddie, you're my
What's the
only
sign
hope.
spinner?
Not there either, huh?
You sure they were around here?
Well, the guys might have switched routes due to the upcoming Osborne rally. If your pickup was on Route 35, they'd be dropping off at the incinerator right now.
Incinerator?
Over by Manhattan Bridge. Better hustle.
See, like Eddie's just like, oh well, you've made my night interesting. Why the fuck not?
He doesn't know this is Spider-Man. It's just some guy.
Yeah, it's just
looking
some
for shit.
it's just this some guy whose shit is missing, but seems like, you know, not angry necessarily, just worried, and is like, all right, I'll do it. I'll do what you say. Just like, I want to get my stuff. Like, all right, fuck it. It's a boring night. I'm a sanitation worker. What else the hell? What else the
There's
hell's gonna be going
incinerator.
on?
Hope I'm not too late.
Man, I'm really sad that you missed episode 2 of Wizards of Waverly Place. It was very cringy, but there's this one point that this reminds me of. It's just like they're sneaking
looks
into
like trouble.
into the restaurant to sabotage Alex's date. But they're gonna sneak chocolate into her purse and give it to the pocket elf. And when the pocket elves eat chocolate, it makes them go crazy. But after it ate the chocolate, it bit her. Anyway, point of this story is. Waiter came up to them and was like, can I help you? Are you supposed to be here? They're like, you see that girl over there? We're trying to put
You
chocolate
okay?
in her purse. And he's
Yeah,
like,
thanks. This gang's been
why?
terrorizing the whole neighborhood the last couple of days. There's probably more of them on the way.
I'll keep an eye out. Hey, mind if I look around for some personal items?
Sure, have at it. I gotta go file an incident report.
Anyway, he's like,
Something
why?
there. Gotta move
And they're
these
like,
bags
so
out
that we
of the
can
way.
mess with our sister. And he's like,
think
I
that's
have a sister. Get in. And he like puts them underneath the dessert cart and rides them around the restaurant so that they can steal her purse, put chocolate in, and put it back.
That's great.
Just, I have a sister. It's hilarious.
Please be here.
Just
Please be here.
Disney shows
Yes.
have not evolved past that. That's the kind of humor kids still
It
love.
still works.
Well, yeah, they're still kids. They may be different kids, but they're still kids.
Phew, looks like everything's here. Hey, look, an old gadget prototype.
Oh,
Looks kind of awesome.
sure I can.
Why didn't I ever finish
Max
it?
will take the heat. Watch, Max. Yeah.
I think I can make
Why
this
did you
work.
throw Dad's teddy bear into the trash? I don't know. I just do stuff sometimes. All right, get off my back. That'll
We
work.
now have web bombs.
That'll work. Yee. Need another
Got it.
hard seltzer.
It's that guy, Spiderman.
Hard.
Uh-oh.
I am good. Well, actually, yeah, I would like one. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
A thing of beauty.
You say that there was cherry? I like black cherry.
I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have the raspberry
well,
lime.
This night isn't quite going as planned. Where am I gonna sleep? Guess I could try MJ's.
They're good.
We're staying at MJ's. I always forget how fresh Trulies taste.
Right?
Like they're yes, they're
Alright,
alcoholic,
how am
but
I
like
gonna tuck my way
alcoholic
onto
drinks almost
MJ's
always
couch?
feel like
Heavy.
yeah, to a certain degree. Even like the ones that are supposed to be like relatively light and fruity
hi,
are
MJ, it's
definitely
Peter.
feel like a lot.
Chance I can
These
stay
actually
over?
feel
Oh, that's too formal.
very refreshing.
I love flavored sparkling water because, like, I
MJ,
like flavor,
just in the
but
neighborhood
sometimes
and-
I'm just not into the whole over sugar drink. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I want something
Hey,
fizzy,
MJ,
but I don't
now
want
that
a
we're talking
soda.
again-
Yeah. We've got new suit mods. So we can get finishers generate bonus gadget refills, which is nice.
Another message from my Instagram.
Kinetic power cells. This one is really nice. Increase the rate focus generates. That's just a good one to have. Reactive lenses reduces the effect of flashbangs. I shouldn't ever have to need that. Web striker. Web attacks generate more focus. This one can be good if I get it. I need to
And
do
I
more
thought maybe-
crimes.
Oh, that just sounds pathetic.
Be gay, do crimes.
Well, I need to stop
Why
more
am I making
crimes.
this such a big deal?
Be straight, stop crimes. Be bisexual, commit misdemeanors.
I don't use any of these gadgets enough to warrant doing things with them. We just got this guy, and I can unlock more uses of him. I forgot to say, don't I have a skill point around here somewhere? Increases perch takedown range. Yes, please. I also need to work on eventually. Yeah, dodge window is good because it increases the actual time for a perfect dodge. You can throw enemies as well. Improves focus with combos.
We're just friends, right? Friends crash on each other's couches all the time. It's not weird or anything. It's just a couch. MJ's couch. Oh, what am I thinking?
Electrician
Used these
gloves.
electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume, which saved my bacon more than once.
Yep. Once he started fighting Electro, he in the comic books, he literally the first time he fights Electro, like, well, first off, he nearly gets killed the first time he actually fights Electro because obviously he doesn't have anything. Then when he finds out that Electro does in fact have electric powers, he gets
got
the
a
idea to
leveler.
wear those gloves to try and fight him. It doesn't really work, but then eventually, yeah, he does the thing.
Looks like MJ's story just got published.
And
I think I'll
I've
find
been doing
somewhere
a
else to
lot of
stay.
babysitting lately.
She's probably busy with work.
And I'm so tired of playing with Barbies, but it's kind of made me miss the rest of my
I wish Harry was
Barbies.
in town. I could
So if
crash
I
with him.
can get into one of our storage units.
Hey, look at this!
Oh, that's
It's the Sanctorum. It's the Sanctum Sanctorum.
very cool.
It's the Doctor Strange place.
Very cool.
Someone left me a voicemail. Number's blocked though.
Hey there, Spider. Long time no see.
Oh, it's Black Cat.
Miss me? Come to this address. Catch me if you can.
So this is where we introduce Black Cat
I
missions.
think I know that voice.
Anyway, so I've been missing my Barbies. So I'm thinking if I can get into the our little storage units and get my Barbies, what if I cleaned them up, fixed up their hair, and sewed costumes, like little outfits for them, and made them look like some of my favorite characters, and like made stands for them, just so they could sit out, and I could have my Barbies back.
Yeah.
Cause
I mean-
I don't want to play with them.
Yeah,
But I
like this,
want
I was
them.
gonna say the saddest thing in the world is the day where you realize that you don't actually want to play with your kids' toys anymore.
I also really want to find my Rapunzel and my
That one was cool. I like that.
and my Nutcracker Barbies. I want to get them fixed up. I want to find their actual things. I want to get them all prettied up again and set them up because, like, oh my goodness, they were so nice. But like, if any of you guys have seen the Barbie movies, especially the Nutcracker
down.
Barbie movies,
Oh, it's
What are you
Sermon.
trying to accomplish?
hey. Anyway, Barbie and the Nutcracker, Clara has super curly hair. Like I'm talking not big barrel curls, tiny little bitty curls, and it's going to be hell to fix her. I just know it. I can feel it in my bones.
Sermon is back from the dead.
Yeet!
It has been a long time, man. How are you doing?
Spider.
Hold up.
Been thinking
Was that
about you a lot
Jonah
lately.
Jameson
We were
as a
good
baby?
together, weren't we?
Probably.
Maybe it's time to reignite the flame.
Yep, it's Black Cat.
Black Cat. Don't tell me she's scoping out places to rob. She promised she would give up that life. What was she looking at?
Yeah. Daily Bugle, wah wah wah.
Anything look out of place?
So these are actually how these missions go.
Okay.
Good to see you.
She wants me to
And,
find
hey,
something.
Paranoia is here too.
I need to look harder.
There it is. Ding.
There.
Itty.
One of her cats. She
This thing's
packs
right next
those
to
with
a,
range
black cat
extenders, then
face.
harvests nearby RFID signals. I'll let Yuri know to pick it up.
If we complete all of the Black Cat stuff in this,
Alicia's too smart to be putting herself at
yeah,
risk.
she's
like
got
this.
like she'll put
She
a whole
must be
bunch of them around the
desperate for
map.
some reason.
If we complete it, we get a
Better
spider
keep
suit.
an eye out.
Very
We
cool.
get the true stealth suit,
Very cool.
not the movie stealth suit, but like the actual stealth suit.
Hey, Yuri. You still have Black Cat's suit and equipment in the evidence lockup, right?
I think so. Why? Is she back at it?
Maybe. Just double check and let me know if her gear is still there.
Will do.
Finishing up a video to upload to YouTube later. Hey, Paranoia is uploading a video?
Nice.
I will need to make sure to look at that later.
Check that shit out.
Always excited to see more people getting
Hey,
into the
May.
biz.
You're calling
Biz.
late. What's up?
It's not really
I thought
biz,
we were
it's
gonna meet up
a
for dinner tonight.
Oh, right. Another camera. Gotta be Black Cat.
Are you jealous I'm visiting my other man? I hope so. But you should know bad boys aren't my type.
here. We gotta look for a sparkle. It's supposed to be.
I
Finally.
see a sparkle.
Where?
That's a light. Never mind.
It's usually on rooftops.
I mean, that really does look like a sparkle, though. Like,
It does, it does.
It's really good detail. Really good
We need to look
detail
for-
to have that little bulb.
I got a. There it is.
Got it. Why are you doing this, Felicia? You know I'm gonna catch you.
I think that's what she wants.
Sorry about that. Where were we?
I thought we were gonna meet up for dinner tonight.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been a hard day. We lost funding at the lab.
Oh, Peter, I'm sorry.
I also kind of got evicted from my apartment.
What? Do you have a place to stay tonight?
Actually, no. Not really. I hate to ask, but any chance you have room at the shelter?
Of course. Feel free to use the couch in my office.
Thanks, May.
I like that you can see into some of these little rooms. But continuing my understanding that this is the best Aunt May ever.
Yeah.
This is actually the best Aunt May
Was that a
exists.
backpack?
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm trying to go for. I'm just failing miserably. It's our old university ID badge.
From my semester as a teaching assistant. Didn't have time to stick with it, but I could definitely see teaching again someday.
I would love to see Peter teaching.
I would love to find out that my teacher was Spider-Man.
Right? What would you do if your teacher was Spider-Man?
So an interestingly loaded question. Oh, this is fucking. Oh, crime's up there, but like, fucking bougie ass theater party on the roof of this building.
They're not watching anything yet.
Yet, but that's still a bougie ass thing to do. All right,
And it's
boys.
probably something the apartment complex puts on.
They got rockets.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever been to, there's something Midtown does during the summer. Like, once a week, they'll show it on this big blow-up screen.
Off the building side.
I mean, it's not bougie like that, but...
My teacher is Spider-Man. I'd tweet about it. See, that's the thing is, like, here's the multiple things. I would assume if my teacher was Spider-Man and he wasn't telling everybody that he was Spider-Man, I would assume that he doesn't want the world to know that he's Spider-Man, in which case I would keep it a secret.
Yeah.
If it is already known that the teacher is Spider-Man, then I'm gonna tell everybody in the world that my teacher's
Be
motherfucking
like,
Spider-Man.
y'all, I got Spider-Man's class.
Must be
I lucked
vacation
the
or something.
fuck out.
Dudes are way too high strung.
No papers this semester. Only exams. Like, we're gonna have real easy shit. The only things we're gonna be graded on are shit we're doing in class. He don't have time to grade papers. Like, this is gonna be the
Yeah, see,
easiest semester.
Easiest semester as far as external work. The problem is that absolutely he is teaching like a PhD class, and part of your thesis is going to have to be something that can be used for the greater good in a sense that like is nearly impossible to replicate by regular people because he's fucking Spider-Man and he's a
Right.
world-class genius.
You right?
Look, I know you've been hacking into our crime system towers.
Wasn't me. I mean, what towers?
I don't mind. In fact, I need your help. I think someone's jamming
raked
the
my
system,
jacket
and they
zipper
must be
across
using
the
multiple
speaker.
jammers to
Whoops.
cover the full frequency range. Could you take a look? If you help, I promise I won't tell anyone you're hacking us.
I prefer to call it sharing, but sure.
I mean, the police already know about it.
Jammers
Well,
emit
one
a
of the
signal I
police
can
already know
detect.
about it.
Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal.
Oh, there's a couple of missions like this,
Found a
hunting
signal. Just need to follow it.
signal hunting missions where you basically you're given a general direction and a meter In like a distance meter. It goes down fast when I climb, which means it's probably at the top of this building. Oh, yeah, that's something that's not supposed to be happening.
Here. Push the button.
Fisk's men.
I don't need
This
to
is
push
my
the button for
shot
this.
face.
Well, it would literally sling me across the map.
Oh.
Like that's why you
fair.
don't press the button.
That's fair.
Time out.
I'm accidentally getting my ass kicked. Boop. 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 Bye-bye. There was another one of whatever this is further that way.
Shoddy workmanship.
Why can I not? I was trying to zoom, but I couldn't zoom.
Does that do anything?
No, but like I said, there's probably a bunch of them.
Makes sense. I'll track him down. I wonder if Fisk's men had anything
how it,
to
like,
do with the
shoots me
system
across
going
the
down in the
building
first
side?
place.
Yeah.
It's used as a way, like if you're already trying to climb to the top of the building, it gives you an option to blast yourself to the other side of the building.
Yeah, that's fair.
We had a jamming party and didn't invite me. Never touches the ground.
We can't let him beat us. Look out!
Dude, that hurt a lot.
Boston high.
Spider-Man says bye. What are you gonna do about that, bitch?
Everyone down.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Splats the side
Oh
of the
my
building.
god. Holy
Spider-Man's
shit.
fucking dead.
Holy shit. That's a nice shot. I like the yellow glare.
The jammers emit a signal I can detect. Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal.
All right, so first thing I should do here.
Found a signal. Just need to follow it. Aw, we had a jamming party and didn't invite me.
No more snipers.
Thanks.
Spider yeet. Spider blossom.
I should have recorded this.
Now where'd he go?
Yes! The thigh grabs are always my favorite. I don't know why, they're just so aesthetically pleasing to grab someone by your thighs and just fucking destroy them.
Okay, I think that was all the bad guys in this zone, so now I need to find the actual
Just need to
device
get rid of the jammer.
and yank.
Sometimes breaking stuff is the answer.
Another one way over there.
It's fun too.
Spider-Man, it's working. I'm starting to get a weak signal. It's garbled, but I picked up something about Fisk and
What are those little blue squares
Fisk
on
was
the
the
map?
kingpin of crime.
Wait,
But
those
he
two
didn't
blue
deal
squares?
in knockoff
Those are
fashion.
landmarks. Those are the ones that I'm
The
taking
sooner the
pictures
system
of.
is
Okay.
fixed, the sooner we know what they're planning. Oh, found you. You're done.
I'll teach you some respect. Hey, Spider-Man's here. Hey, there he is.
I love when you just yeet them off the building. It's my favorite.
That one was cool.
That was so cool.
You get bombed. You also get bombed. You get your own bomb.
Man, I was hoping he would fall off the building himself. Yes!
Oh, you're still alive. Okay. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. Whee! Off the building.
Says hi.
Boss says hi, Spider-Man says bye.
Wait a second. I just realized that Spider-Man's voice actor is the same voice actor as
Okay,
Sasuke.
that's
Yeah,
the
Yuri
last of 'em.
Lowenthal.
The system should be back online.
Spider-Man, the crime system's working again.
Great. Any more info on Fisk's
What's up
men or
with
those
Red Building
outfits?
over here?
No, but the system's reporting
Empire
unauthorized
State?
activity down by the docks.
Oh,
I'm
I actually
sending
have to go to the
coordinates
thing.
now.
I'll check it out.
I have to
Gotta
go
get
be
to the docks before they
Spider-Man.
escape.
Fine, I guess I'll do my fucking job.
It's not my job. They're not paying me for this. This is my hobby. I'm just a hero for fun. Just like Saitama.
I'm really excited that we got that.
Let's say Saitama did get what's it called as a hero? He got like indoctrinated is not the word for it. I can't. Also, I'm realizing that the chat messages are ludicrously too small.
Oh.
I'm gonna size up this box. Because we're actually getting the exact feed of what's there, including chat messages. So when people say things in chat, they are actually popping up down here. They're just so small that even I can't read them.
That's nothing good.
And if I can't read
Gotta
them,
find
then
out
they're
what those
not
guns are
useful
for.
because we're playing in full screen,
Yeah.
which is like the best way that anybody could actually be reading these things. And so if it's
Yeah, I didn't
impossible to
realize
read,
they were showing up over here. I've been reading the little blue pop-up that you got over here.
yeah, that's there. Wasn't Yuri Lowenthal the voice actor for one of the characters from Dot Hack? Yuri Lowenthal's done a little bit of everything, dude.
He really has.
Checking it out.
Yeet. What yeet?
Stand by, checking.
You're just not very observant.
How have I not started an all-out fight yet? I don't see them either, so...
Johnny, man down.
Did I
Oh.
startle you?
There we go.
Into the ocean.
There's still definitely a guy somewhere. There he is.
Heads up. I see
Oh,
it.
I couldn't. I'm out of web impact.
It's the end for you.
It's so dark.
Now maybe I can figure out what's going on.
I like his little jog.
Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards. They were planning to bust Fisk out of the raft.
Dudes. What is up, my guys? Let's fucking go.
Stay away from that thing. Not me.
That's really cool. You got a lot of guys with both of those.
As it turns out, Spider-Man's really fucking good at handling enemies.
That's why they're all dead before we even... well, dead, quote unquote. Before we even hear the police sirens. Man, I bet there's been times where it's just like the policeman didn't find them until the next morning because no one comes here until, you know, it
Looks like New
opens.
York's finest
And they're like,
have it
hey,
from
I
here."
found a bunch of guys
Everything's
Spider-Man'd
Spider-Man
up.
too. Thanks for
Spider-Man up, yeah.
Spider-Man.
That's a good word for it.
I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it. But if you get caught, you're on your own.
I
Yeah,
have no
increase
idea
this
what you're
for a
talking
second.
about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
1600. Which makes the chat box much larger, but I
Oh,
can now
it's
adjust it.
huge. Let's
Oh,
be
that
tiny.
did the
That made
opposite
it
of what I
worse.
wanted.
Made it worse. It's bad. It's real bad.
That is the opposite of what I wanted. Hold on. So if I went that way, so then I should be able to go 200 by 400.
Okay. A little pixely, a little blurry.
That's the problem, is that I can't get the messages to display any bigger.
Hmm.
Like I could, let's see here. Like embed and stream is an option, right? Scale. Okay, this is what I need. So I need to
Okay.
go properties. So I need to go to that 800 by 1600.
Lord,
Folks,
it's a lord.
I
Oh,
have
I'm
to
working
once
it out.
again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion.
Scale up.
Yes, as I fully disclosed,
300% scale.
I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior
Tell us
strength.
something, boys.
So if I say,
and that
that
unsightly
didn't do anything.
sideboard tail.
did it
The
not do
idea
anything because I
was to
haven't
create
updated
an
the?
anti-Spider-Man who is not not a threat
see here.
and stops menaces.
Copy.
I had no idea he was crazy.
Chat.
Do you think his resume said
Properties.
psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft
That any
by
better?
placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package.
No.
Oh my
J.
god.
Jameson
Why is it so
refuses.
tiny? How do
So
we
even
fix
even
that?
scaling it up didn't do anything. Scaling it up in this menu didn't do a thing. Because scaling it up to 300% should have, you know, affected the chat boxes in some way. I think it might just be because it's, you know, not saved or it's not like being closed and reopened. I'm gonna set scale at 200, but then we're just gonna move this box back to being what it was at 400 by 600, 400 by 800.
Yeah, I'd rather have a few pixely letters than...
Well, now that it's 400 by 800, the messages are gigantic again. So now that I've done that, maybe moving it to 800 by 1600 would be a thing. Like maybe setting it to 300% didn't matter because I hadn't readjusted. And see, look, now the messages are crisp, but, you know, readable. Ooh, that is... yeah, that's bad. So I should be able to set it to 300 then. Sorry, this is a very boring part of the stream. Okay. And see, look at that. That text box is actually really good. So message background opacity. Set that to 40. I would like... crisp and readable.
Yay!
I think 300 is a little bit too big. We're going to move back to 250. There we go. So that should be the appropriate size for text boxes in chat. Like that's actually like a discernible, readable level on stream that if somebody were watching the VOD later in full screen would actually be able to see. Now let's get rid of these settings things so that we can actually read messages that I might miss. Let's do some crimes. I need more crime tokens anyway. We're actually...
Yay!
I need to do a landscape first really quick. I think this building has...
Masked up piece.
Yeah, the Damage Control HQ. That's also from the Marvel movies. There's also a backpack nearby, wasn't there? Oh, and I've leveled up a couple of times. I wonder if I have new suits available. Oh, there's a Black Cat nearby as well. Oh. Yeah, there's a new suit. The electrically insulated suit.
Very cool.
Which gives you electric punches. If you so choose to equip it. I don't like its look as much though. Like it's an interesting design, but it's like really puffy. And I like my Spider-Man lean and musculature.
That car crash looks bad. Hope no one's injured. Carl crushed that pedestrian if I don't do something. Got it.
I don't know how this is considered a crime.
Well, it's a problem in the city.
Thank you. Don't panic. I'm here. Someone's trapped in that car. Okay, people are safe. I should clear out so the professionals can get in.
That was a weird one.
No one.
Black Cat. There's Black Cat this way. It's closer. I want to finish all the Black Cats because the stealth suit is cool. Spider-Man falls from what I assume to be several story tall building and lives. How? He's Spider-Man. Increased endurance and the reflexes of a spider.
I mean, have you not seen a spider fall all the way to the floor and then crawl away like nothing happened? Spiders do not take fall damage.
Tarantulas absolutely take fall damage.
That's
A
fair.
tarantula can't drop from higher than my bed without completely destroying its exoskeleton.
1034.
Yeah, that's fair.
Assault currently in progress.
The reason
But it's
that's
also larger and heavier than most spiders.
so is Spider-Man.
That's fair.
Spider-Man
But
is
he
far
has
larger and heavier.
superpowers. He's super powered.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that, like, trying to explain it away as Spider-Man, like, spiders don't take fall damage, therefore he doesn't take fall damage, is not the most accurate way to handle that.
That's fair.
Is that everybody? No, there's still a couple of guys alive up here. I am out of most of my gadgets. What a shame.
I love you beating people with their own gun. Ah! Yeet them! Yeet them, Paladin! Yeet!
My favorite combo. You, sir, have the very bad benefit of being here when you don't need to be. All right. We were headed to a black cat, but I'll just head to this black cat. Still see it on the map.
Is it not the purple thing?
No, those are research points.
Okay.
Black cat is the literal black cat on the map. Well, not on the map, but like, you know, in the real thing.
Okay, I see it. I was looking on the map.
Don't want to get too close to the feast building because I don't know what the range is to do the thing.
The Starfield
Possible
thing.
narcotics sale reported. Nearest unit, please respond. The officers inside village.
Narcotic sale recruited.
Oh no, is someone gonna have to start arresting real criminals?
Later in the game, there is a narcotic sale that we kind of need to
Looks
stop.
like black cat, all right.
Oh, poor Spider. I know I disappointed you when I couldn't go straight,
Yeah,
but
yep.
why mess with perfection?
Another cat. I think they sell rare wine here. She's branching out. Gotta try and get ahead of her.
Hey. Look at all those fucking to-go, like, Chinese containers.
Yep.
How long does she hang out in these
These
spots?
are her stakeouts.
How many stakeouts does she have?
She's a fucking cat burglar.
You're right.
Like, stakeouts are kind of her thing.
I've just received an update on Adrian Toombs, aka the Vulture. Apparently, this winged criminal has fallen ill with cancer, and he's been moved to the Raft's infirmary for treatment, which will undoubtedly cost a fortune in public funds. Now, let me ask you, why do we even have an infirmary at the Raft? It's a supermax prison full of maniacs. If they get sick,
Because
let
they're
nature
still
take its
people,
course.
damn
Now,
it.
I realize that's harsh, but so is my tax bill.
I understand.
You want your tax bill lowered? Let's lower the entire military.
Yeah.
We got
Stop
too many of
arresting
them.
weed crimes. Like,
We got too many of them.
that's a lot of people in jail for fucking weed.
Yeah, but that's not
Your
increasing our
shoulder
tax bill
eventually
because those are
healed.
privatized.
The bill
Oh, you're right. You're
took a
right.
lot longer to pay.
Free labor. Right.
The difference there would be start making weed legal and tax the weed.
Oh, yeah.
Then you could actually start taking cuts away from sales tax or income tax because you're getting a shit ton of tax from people actually going out and getting what is considered mostly a harmless drug. Anyway, hospital bill, because very clearly Spider-Man gets hurt a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And explaining away those injuries has got to be fun.
Mott Street, the main street of Chinatown. Touristy.
I
but
had no clue what I was taking a picture of, but
You knew it was supposed to be there.
here's the thing. I'm sure to the people who actually live in New York, being able to recognize some of these, like, because some of them, like the Wakanda thing and Avengers Tower, are cool for you know
Marvel fans,
fans. But I bet people living in New York would go, "Holy shit! Look, it's Mott Street." I can't do a New York accent.
Yeah, neither can I. I did a New York accent for one study, and I fucking sucked at it. I've never been able to feel confident in my New York accent.
Well, specifically, that's a Brooklyn accent.
Well, that's what I mean.
Cameras aren't cheap.
specifically, yeah.
If Felicia's really strapped, why is she leaving them lying around?
I love making you chase me, Spider. Someday I might even let you catch me. Just not today.
Get into the black. And she's got a picture of her.
There you are.
That's Black Cat, by the way.
Black Cat does enjoy playing
You
games
saw
with
that
people.
at like
Especially
the
me.
first stream.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, she's pretty, and you were like, that's Black Cat.
Yeah, she.
No, you said you called her Catwoman. I was
called her
very
Catwoman. I
confused.
forgot that her name was considered that she was Black Cat. Like I knew that she was. I think at one point in time she was Catwoman, and then when the whole like
Debacle.
well, not really debacle, but like I think they were attempting to purposefully avoid a debacle.
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially
Me
back
either.
alley Big Pharma.
I'm also not a fan of Big Pharma.
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or
Same
bottom 5.
here.
However, that works.
Because a lot of them should not be
Drink
illegal.
weed, smoke weed, eat weed.
Gotta
I
split
believe you're
before the
missing the
cops
most
get
important
here.
one.
Never know
Inject
how they'll
weed.
react to me.
Oh yes, definitely inject the weed.
Just be careful.
I have never injected a single marijuana.
Just be careful. I injected 2 marijuanas once. Dead.
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 I think that might be my favorite. Like my favorite, just in general, like weed joke is, you know, you got to be careful. One time I tried 2 marijuanas. Dead. Look, it's the Golden Gate Bridge.
The Williamsburg
No,
Bridge.
that's Williamsburg.
The
The
convenient
Golden
route
Gate's
to
in San
someplace
Francisco. What the
else I
fuck am I
can't afford
talking
to
about?
live.
No.
Inhale weed.
I mean, technically that's what most people do.
Demons are getting worse than
That's the easiest way to do it. I mean, if you're eating it or drinking it, that requires so much preparation.
Cavalry's here.
Don't even get me started on dabbing. 'Cause let me tell you, you gotta buy specific fucking tools for dabbing.
Yeah, like a really sweet sweatshirt that has the Fortnite logo on it.
Yeah, like that.
You know, dab. By the way, I totally know that you mean the actual, like...
I know.
He was gonna throw a bomb at me, but he dropped it on the floor. Yes, anal weed. The only real kind of weed. If you're not receiving weed anally, what are you even doing?
Smoking it up my pussy. What do you think I'm doing?
See, I prefer weed enemas.
That's fair.
Who's left? Oh.
Man, one time I saw this one video of this girl who like
slowing
was
down.
able to
What are
control
they trying to
her vaginal
accomplish?
muscles so well that she actually smoked a fucking joint with her vagina. Like it was angled.
That's some powerful Kegels.
Yeah, like it was angled properly so like you didn't see anything, and like I'll never be able to find that video ever again. But like she smoked weed out of her vagina. It was cool as shit.
I most assuredly can tell you that it probably was not cool as shit if there was smoke inside of her vagina.
Fair and valid.
It's probably warm and uncomfortable, but she did it for the aesthetic, and I can really appreciate that. 'Cause there ain't no way that's like getting into her bloodstream that way either.
Fair. I mean, if vodka
Hey, handsome
tampons,
mama.
if vodka tampons work, then why shouldn't like pussy weed work?
First time I heard my friend in months, and she's
Got
talking
an
about
algorithm
smoking
in
a
the
joint
suit that
using
can
vagina
extrapolate where
muscles.
the
Yes.
kidnappers might have gone.
How's the baby? Real quick change of subject.
You're safe now. It was terrifying. Thank you.
Them, they're the ones.
Hello.
Away from the human collateral, Spider-Man.
Electric web.
Ugh. Ugh. I need more pictures. I haven't asked you for
Pictures of
pictures in so
Spider-Man?
long. Yes, pictures of Spider Baby.
Oh, I'm very glad that I hit you with that. I do not like dealing with brute enemies in this game. Impact web. Alright, We've probably got enough crime tokens, so we're probably good on that for
We
a
gay do
while.
crimes.
Not every day you find a guy in a car trunk.
16 months.
Well, unless you're me, I guess.
16 months and walking.
Right? Ugh. I'm upset.
I remember sometimes that it's
Maybe
like,
this will help me balance work and a personal life. If I ever find time to read it.
I love the idea of a superhero having to try to figure out how to balance being a superhero and having a personal life, and deciding
And
to
working.
use a fucking
And
yeah,
still working.
and deciding that the best way to do it
Now,
is
how
with a
often do I say
self-help
Spider-Man
book.
should let the police handle crime? At least 6 times a day, and that's on my day off. And for once, that is exactly what happened. When Officer Jefferson Davis stopped a truck full of armed criminals from mowing down innocent bystanders. What about Spider-Man?
He hates Spider-Man because Spider-Man wasn't able to save his son, right?
That is correct.
Okay. I know you told me. I was pretty sure that's what you told me.
Right out of an 80s action.
There was like
Make
a
him swim. Make him swim. Make him swim. Make him swim. Make him swim.
God, Officer Davis was us. And that he saved all those lives.
Swimming. Swimming.
swimming. It's just so fucking slow. Like they very highly discourage you from swimming.
Swimming.
I just know.
All right, we've done enough futzing around. Let's actually.
16 months, Paladin.
We were playing Persona that entire time.
We were.
We weren't playing that the whole time. We stopped in the middle of that at some point.
Oh, I never got your text message asking what the channel name was. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
She asked me what the channel name was. I didn't read her text
Stream?
message. Yes. But she found us, so that's good.
Yeah, it's been the same channel since forever.
Yeah, but she
Attention unit.
has other
Report
things
of a
to remember.
narcotic sale
We don't.
in progress.
She doesn't revolve her life around us.
Just proves that she wasn't following us.
Can't believe I haven't
Please
slept
tell
since
me
the Fisk takedown.
there's underwater
Gotta start
missions.
taking better
Not in
care
this
of
game.
myself.
Boo.
Spider-Man has never done well underwater. Sorry,
What about
I was
my
taking
dog?
off my boots.
No problem. But always on a leash and never in the kitchen.
All right, I'll just sleep here.
You
Check in
guys
on their
play
game.
this late?
I was a long-haul trucker before I lost my lease. Nights when it's quiet. Easy to think.
Not easy enough where you're playing. My late husband snored. I was always up.
Well, it's nice you got company.
Better than nothing. Barely.
Have a good night, you two.
Even more explosions and a barrage of gunfire coming from inside the building after Spider-Man and the NYPD had moved in, which lasted much longer than police had hoped. However, once
She's
things
not talking.
quieted
She's
down,
just a
it wasn't
smiling
long
face.
before Fisk himself was seen being escorted out of the
Her the actual video there does not match up with the.
Amazing.
We're staying on Aunt May's couch in her office at Feast. I cannot remember where her office
Oh,
is.
it is Feast.
Feast.
Fisk is the bad guy.
Fisk, yeah, Fisk is the bad guy. That's Fisk Industries.
Yes, you.
Burn the witch for talking out of line. You don't know that it couldn't have just been a bad dub work.
So, I got the
You don't know what
job.
language
This
that
couch is
person was originally
comfortable.
speaking.
You don't know if she's a ventriloquist or not.
Miss you.
Old Uncle Ben. They did such a good job of making the characters actually seem like realistic, older individuals in this. Like Aunt May actually looks like like a grandma that would exist in today, like in 2019.
Yeah.
Because like
So I was
90s,
into horses. Wasn't everybody at some point?
like 90s Aunt
Wish May
May
would take some of this
is
down.
like old
It's
and with,
embarrassing.
or like not 90s, but like
These
70s.
photos look so realistic. I feel like they just put real photos in there and just like color
Noticed
edited
I
them.
was not.
60s and 70s Aunt May is like an old withered woman because that was what, you know, grandparents looked like at the time.
Yeah.
Man, was I ever a dork.
Checking to see if anything's written on the back of them.
Sometimes there is,
we all have
sometimes
an
there
awkward
isn't.
phase.
But like, I always like to.
Look at his little graduation
I
photo.
can't look at the graduation photo. Oh, that makes me sad.
No.
I think that's everything that I can look at in here. The only thing left to do is to fall asleep on the couch.
You don't want to go through her shit. Yeah. Aww.
Like I said, this is the best version of Aunt May that could ever possibly exist. Cup of coffee, money.
I can't take this.
You can and you will.
I'll pay you back. Soon.
Just ask for help next time. Oh, you
I
are
love her
so
so much.
much like Ben. You have to learn to swallow that Parker pride and accept that you're human.
You
like
know
the
what
rest
it
of
is?
us.
It's because
Martin.
like she reminds me entirely too much of
Just wanted to let you know I'm headed
my
out of
own
town.
grandmother.
You're in charge while I'm gone.
Yeah, the one that we're going to
Well, you can count on me.
Christmas Eve night.
How long will you be away?
I can see it. She really does
Really
look a
don't
lot
know.
like her.
Is everything okay?
Not
It's
like
some
a lot,
personal
but you know,
business I've
like
been planning for a while.
she gives off the aesthetic
But
as
please
well
take
as
care of this
the
place.
emotions.
Yeah, she looks a
represents
lot like her.
best
She's
part
got
of
the
me.
right emotion for it, like everything else.
Well, I guess I better get busy.
Hope Mr. Lee's okay.
Responding to the
Group chat.
Yep. You know, I made that and I hardly use
Hello?
Hey, did you see my story?
I did.
My little
Robbie must be pretty happy right now.
Stand is cute.
Damn, chat's
kinda
pretty
went
dead.
viral.
Chat's always
And
pretty
get
dead.
this,
It's a
Mayor
chill group,
Osborne
dude.
just announced he's going to give Officer Davis an award this
I
afternoon.
mean, a lot of people watch us while
Wait,
they play other
isn't
games
Yeah,
too,
well,
so their
yeah.
hands
This
are
after-
busy.
Let's say we're a very
see what he's doing.
we're a very
Yeah, we
lurker
all
friendly
do.
chat,
But
and so
still
that
a pretty
typically
cool
leads
moment
to
for
a lot of
Officer Davis and his
people,
family.
you know,
I'll be there
turning on
covering
the
it.
stream and
Wanna
having it as
join me?
background while they
Yeah,
play
of
their own
course.
games.
Which
So
is
you don't
completely fine.
you don't get a lot of people actually talking, but you do get a lot of people who are paying attention. You know, more or less. Like, here's the thing. I'm the same way when it comes to streams. Like, I stream, but simultaneously, like, I have a hard time doing my own, like, watching other people's streams or even archives of live streams without doing something else.
Yeah, I really like the color.
The shimmer.
Shimmer, yes, shimmer is the word.
Bad dub work mean the ADR director miscasted, using the wrong takes or altered the original context of the story.
It's so humiliating.
Well, that's like
taking money from May.
back before
I should head out into the city and try
proper
to pay it
dubbing
forward.
was like a very common thing. Back before dubbing was a very common thing. I need to do a base if I want to unlock the new suit. Are there any bases? There are other bases. I just need to find them. They're in the city somewhere. There's one. There aren't many bases unlocked right now because currently the only bases that exist are Fisk hideouts. Spoiler, other people have bases later on in the game. Like, other groups of people have bases later in the game. But yeah, if you ever wonder, like, you know the old cliche of dubs basically just being a character saying something followed by "oh," was because they used to not like do any editing work on lip syncing.
Another message
They
from
would
Doc.
just have the original. They would have the
I don't wanna
original
jinx us, Spider.
characters.
The lead I'm following might not only get the project back on its feet, but also it.
Oh.
Tried mixing up a prototype web fluid at Oscorp while Harry had his internship there. Didn't work. That place has always been bad luck for me.
But it's a I'm blanking on what I was saying. What was I talking about before I started doing that? Oh, dub work. That's right.
Wait to listen.
She finished listening to that message from Doc.
Peter, I don't want to jinx us, but
the dub work in really old anime had no ending done to it. They would just know what the character was supposed to say, and they would have the video footage. And because the syllables didn't always work out, like you would see it in old, like Godzilla's another famous one of like they did no editing to the video, so you see a character's mouth moving, and then you hear the character's voice, and the voice is in English, but the character's like mouth either stops moving like minutes before the main character, before the person is done saying something.
Congrats on the ceremony today.
Or you have characters who are, where you have characters who say like one thing in a very concise way, and their mouth is still moving afterward.
They dubbed a live-action Death Note, 2 live-action Death Note movies, several years ago. Like I'm talking like it probably like probably while the show was still popular.
Lots of busy
like I
worker bees
watched
up to
it.
no good.
They all sucked except L. I don't know what they did, but that dubbing matched the fucking mouth.
So when you found out who your friends are.
It was fucking black magic is what it was.
Boss has a long memory for that kind of stuff. How long you been with him? Since the old days. With Don Rigoletto.
Someone check his position. Copy. Taking a
Well, I have to do 3 perch takedowns, and I have to knock a shit ton of people off the roof. So I'm only going to take down a certain number of people through perches, and then I'm just going to go,
eat them all.
I will go hot, as the kids say. Alright, that's all the perches I have to do. So the next step is just to go hot.
Go hot, boy.
That was supposed to be a knockoff.
Kick his ass!
What do I want to do?
Get him!
That's not going to be a knockoff.
Get these webs off me!
No, damn it. There we go. That's 1.
Got something for you.
2. Three. I'm just gonna kill you.
Guy in jail Fisk's men are awfully loyal.
That thing was full of Gatorade.
Amazing.
Alright, and then you, sir. Off the side. Aw, he attached to the other side of the fucking building.
Chip in. No, for real, I need rent money.
I just checked. There's been a rash of counterfeit bills in that neighborhood.
Counterfeit? That's a dying art. I'll do my part to make it extinct. Welcome to the air show. Bad haircuts, excessive cologne.
Did I? I think I just webbed him to this fucking elevator.
Yay.
Whoop his ass!
I think I've got everybody knocked off the building that I need to. So now I just need to kick ass. And now that I don't actually have to like pay attention to what I'm doing, this
Kick
is
names,
significant.
take ass.
Stay away from that thing!
Gotta go. See y'all when I come back from the dead again. All right.
Night.
See you later, man. It was nice seeing you again. It's been way too long.
It has.
More backup? Guys, Willie said to take the day off. Scout's honor.
Oh yeah, your fucking shield.
You don't mess with the king and live.
Oh, perfect.
Dig in! We gotta stop it! Bring it quick!
shield. Nobody gets to have fun. I am the only one allowed to have any toys. Oh god! For a second, I thought we were stuck with the fucking sound effect of the gun firing. It just kept going, and I was like, "Oh Jesus, I broke it." You get electrocuted again. Alright. That's a hideout. Should get 3 hideout tokens from that.
Everything's quiet here now, Captain.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
And that should be enough to get the new suit. Boom. I don't care about the suit power, though. Well, I should probably use more. I've only used, like, the 1 power the entire time. Spider Bro is actually a really good ability.
Hey, Jeff, it's me. What were you calling about?
Just got a tip that the demons are moving on the Fisk construction site in Midtown. Wife would kill me if I ditched the ceremony prep to play cops and robbers, but I thought maybe my friendly neighborhood partner would want to know.
Understood. I'll do a swing by, let you know what I find. And hey, here's a tip on public speaking. Just picture everyone in their underwear. Wait, not Osborn. You know what? Just never mind.
It's funny because just about everybody hates Osborn because he's an elected official, which really lets you know just how realistic the actual thing is. Because everybody hates elected officials.
Officers respond. We've got a 10-10.
And that's why Jonah paid
The Rockefeller Center. This is where they put the big Christmas tree, and all of the Hallmark movies about this happen. Oh, look, they even have the ice rink set up.
I'm sad that we're not sliding.
For a second, I was like, oh, I guess it's a pool, but no, it's just that's the light. Is it always a skate rink?
No, it's only a skate rink when it's winter.
Sorry.
It's just a regular
I understand our next
no,
caller
it's
lives
a quad. It's kind of like
with J. Jonah Jameson.
courtyard. It's a courtyard.
Yeah.
And they only make it an ice rink during the winter. There's no water in it any other time.
Look, it's the Rand Corporation.
Oh, is that your expert opinion? Well, let me tell you what
And look at all these fucking landmarks back to back
I've been there.
So have I. St. Patrick's
I mean, I
Cathedral.
also went to the Rockefeller Center.
I did not
Anybody can say that.
I did not go to the Rockefeller Center.
Military-grade ordnance.
I did see, I saw Monty Python's Spam-A-Lot on Broadway, though.
That's really cool.
You have a sad Broadway story.
Never finished this application for the coffee
What's my
bean.
sad Broadway story?
The one where you guys were gonna go see the thing, but they'd
Oh,
seen it a
yeah.
million times.
So, in the 11th grade, our American Studies class, like every year, the 11th grade American Studies class would always plan a trip to New York City, and you know, not everybody would go, but I was able to go. My parents let me go. We were able to afford it that year, and I went, and we were gonna see 3 Broadway plays while we were there. Well, everybody and their mama wanted to see Wicked, but the 2 teachers who went every year said that they see Wicked every single time and that we're not going to see Wicked.
She's up to something.
So we didn't see Wicked on Broadway because the 2 teachers had seen it like 4 or 5 times. Like, here's the thing.
We're not going for you.
We're not going for you. Fuck you.
I don't care what you have and haven't seen. You're not the reason we're doing this.
Yeah.
There's the graffiti, which means that there's a kitten.
That's Ty Stone's place, and it's full of priceless art. You're playing with fire, Felicia, but I guess that's how you roll.
Has she stolen something from everywhere we've taken a picture?
That's the implication. Is that by the time that we find her like setup places, that like those little cat statues that we keep finding, those are her calling cards.
I better stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos.
An expensive calling card. Just making a whole bunch of those? Or buying a whole bunch of those?
They've also got RFIDs in them because they're like, there's like a specific thing that they do. There's like a special thing that they do. Please tell me your horn plays Dixie. If I had an unreasonable amount of money, I would make sure my horn could play Dixie.
Is that the?
Yes. Super Spider-Man!
Those people ran fast.
Man, the fuck I would too.
Right? Like I said last time, if I saw Spider-Man, I would go the other way.
Oh, hold on.
More
There's...
of them? For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle.
I stopped the vehicle, but I was about to run away from the actual crime. The criminals.
No gun for you.
This is me taking this gun.
You got some kind of skin condition?
Bam.
That's it, huh? I've had worse commutes.
You know what?
What?
You get a spider bomb. You made fun of me. I hope you enjoyed that spider bomb.
Not gonna go off?
No, these are proximity based.
Okay.
They'll go off when bad guys go near them.
I got a costume. Sorry.
As long as I
What
didn't
did you
have to,
do?
you know.
I didn't do anything. Oh, there's a fucking gunman. You know, you get electrocuted.
I better be more careful with my adoring
Oh shit, we
public.
killed him. I was just gonna let him squirm there and suffer, but he just fucking fell out. And I was like,
died.
oh fuck, he's dead.
Killed him.
Spider-Man's great.
Around me, those people are phasing in and out of each other.
They're just so excited to see Spider-Man, so they're like flipping through the real world.
Spider Bro! Spider Bro. Spider Drone! Look at Spider Drone.
An armed mugging was just reported. Need a unit on scene. Officers near Devil's Shelf. Please report to the scene.
Actually, hold on. Now that I think about it. First off, we got a couple of new good ones. First aid, increase the amount of health healed for focus. Yes, please. Yes, I would like to swap that. I was currently using what? Battle tag gadget attacks generate focus. That one's good. I'm probably gonna keep that on. No. I want to have reduces incoming bullet damage. I can get rid of that.
That one professor never emailed me back at work, so I couldn't finish my job. And I was not about to walk across campus when it was windy and 36 degrees to go laminate these papers just to have to go back and laminate them a second time when he fucking finally emailed me back. So I just left them on Amber's desk with a sticky note saying that he had not emailed me back.
How do I unlock this? Unlocked at level 16, so I'll get this next level. His drones can fire more shots before deactivating, which would be nice. Alright, let's do a story mission. I think we're approaching the story mission. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're approaching the story mission. There's a really big story mission about halfway through the game that like changes up like the entire game. Is a far distance away. And I could probably fast travel, like I probably have a fast travel point near this, and as hilarious as the fast travel is, swinging through the city is just so much fun that I almost don't want to do fast travel in this game. Oh no, I know this quest. This is a good quest. This is a good mission. We basically get to like fight a bunch of dudes while like up and down this construction site. It's a very vertical mission.
Consolidated shipping. Jeff, I'm here.
What do you see?
Find the rest. The boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got this.
That'll work. That's all I was trying to do. Big mission. You need to clear all the side missions first before you do that one. Not really. Side missions stay there. Like, it doesn't change the, like, it doesn't make everything reversible. It's just like the tone of the game shifts at a certain point. I'm really enjoying that increased perch takedown distance.
Oh, yeah.
How is he safe? There's like 2 guys right there.
I guess they're not facing him.
I guess, but still, like, that was, that takedown shouldn't have happened the way that it did. Technically, I think I could have R1'd and dropped the crane on that guy, but why bother?
Right?
When everybody here is so dumb and can be taken down with just perch takedowns, like, what am I even doing? Are there even any bad guys left? No, there aren't. I literally just perch takedowned. Took down every single bad guy in that zone.
Came for. You don't need to kill us too.
Fisk's territory is ours now.
Not today.
Alright, this is not how I'd handle this situation, but okay. No fun toys for anybody. I get the fun toys. You know, this playthrough I'm using my gadgets way more than I did in my first playthrough. My first playthrough I almost entirely just brawl.
Hey, Willie.
You.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought today would go.
You like how I took that guy's guy and still hit the guy that I was beating up on? Oh, helicopter. Oh, that's a big guy. We can do a big explosion.
Hey, big guy.
I can't pull big guys yet. I can't do a takedown shot on this guy yet either. I'm going to want Spider Bro and 2 Spider Drones on this.
Amazing.
Ah, the fucking Armada. I love it.
Amazing.
I got my hands full. Better swing around.
I fucking love pulling shit like that. It's so good.
Great.
It feels so good to be able to like beat up on one guy, use a trick from him to stop somebody else, then after he's been incapacitated, take down the guy that you had initially started fighting. It feels so. This game, like, people always like, it makes you feel like blank. It makes you feel like that's like the least useful thing you can add to a conversation on video games.
Wait for the police.
But you can absolutely feel like Spider-Man when you're playing this game. They did such a good job of that feel.
Gotta find survivors fast.
that a news copter? Oh, it's
No.
the bad guy copter.
Yeah, that's the bad guy copter. Why was my Spidey sense going off for like 30 seconds? I just hit that. I just hit the enemy helicopter.
That's probably why the Spidey sense is going
got their
off.
attention.
Probably.
The Peter tingle.
It's so satisfying to watch, even more satisfying to play. I love this game. Yeah, it's a really good game. I've beaten it already. This is just because I really like this Spider-Man game.
You wanted me to see it.
Where was the fighting? There's a fight happening on the floor. Guess we're going to this one. I couldn't find an easy way into the other floor.
You okay?
Almost done.
The Armada just fucking destroyed the rest of them.
It's amazing.
I don't know what the heck. No one's fighting.
Sure you could have.
I just, it feels so good whenever, like, there's so much interaction in the environment. I think that's what this game does so well.
Maybe he's there. Maybe he isn't. Check the roof.
I've missed these cryptic fist talks. Hello again.
Oh, come on, I have the removal power. Oh no, that's not good.
Oh, come on.
That entire crane is coming down.
No, 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 no!
I couldn't stop that. He actually got knocked out for a second. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's terrifying.
He woke up midair as this crane is falling.
Go!
And after saving the city, I can't rest yet because that crane is that helicopter is still wrecking the city with that fucking wrecking ball.
Yeah, things with the demons got complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, let me got this. Whoa, rockets!
Note how the helicopter slows down when I'm not, like, on its tail.
Yeah.
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri. Call you when it's done.
Hold on. Don't I have a suit power that helps here? Don't I have the velocity suit? Micro gyros allow you faster sprinting and real-time momentum transfer knocks down enemies. Not really useful. If it were for sprinting, like, it increases my sprinting speed, which is cool, but, like... Not exactly what I would consider useful for this scenario. Yeah, this entire scenario, I can't catch up to them. Okay, now he says now's my chance. Now I can catch up to them. You just have to follow it until the actual, like... It's essentially an in-game cutscene, and then you actually do the thing.
Hope I live to regret this.
Why is it falling apart now?
Because thing just fell on it in the... Boom!
Is this the flight to Newark?
This is the flight to Newark.
Afraid I have to ask you to pull over the helicopter, sir. One engine down. Now for the second. This is your master plan? Replace Fisk? Fisk is only kidding.
Losing control of the plane.
Need a plan. Plan real fast. I guess this is the plan. Come on, Pete. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this.
Welcome to New York.
Please don't screw this up.
I love that part.
It's really cool.
I knew that that part was coming as soon as this mission started.
That's my favorite part is when he does this.
Yeah, when he just webs like a million times because he's got to get a lot out fast.
Yep.
These masks are so awesome. Where do you get them? Cool, thanks. Do they have a website? Yes. Whoops. Hey, Yuri. I caught the bad guys, but...
But what?
You might want to bring a ladder. Yo, Miles.
Yo, Miles.
Hey, fanboy.
Oh, crap, I'm late.
You coming?
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right.
They changed their last name, but yeah. It's Miles Davis in this one. Which technically makes sense because Miles Morales is in a different Earth than this Peter Parker. This is the same Peter Parker as Drunk Uncle Spider-Man Peter Parker.
Did they start the ceremony yet?
They're still setting up. Where are you?
Got hung up at work. Be there soon.
Oh, this is the mission, by the way. The one that we're about to swing into.
Yeah.
Don't have access to any new suits, do I? And for this mission, we might want to go with an actual classic and just go in as the advanced spider suit. Because this is a really good mission, and I don't want to be wearing a dumb spider suit into it.
I looked at the distance, I was like, I have time to pee. And I was like, I don't have time to pee.
I don't have time to pee. No, I don't. I don't have time to pee.
A helicopter flight, trailing a crane, in the air above our teeming streets, on which it could have crashed at any moment in a blazing rotor-chopping fireball of doom. Still think the webhead's protecting people like you, caller?
Well, he stopped him, and he made sure the helicopter didn't land on him. So, it seems to me he did the right thing.
The right thing would be to call the professionals. My son serves proudly in the Air Force. He's lost
Son's still alive,
thousands of hours of flight time and years of training in protecting our homeland. But he's not
Why
good
does he hate
enough.
us then?
Well, of
Ah,
course he is, but he wasn't there.
In every
Spider-Man
universe.
There.
Because that's how he was.
This is the big one.
The big one.
If I think it's the right one, then yes, this is the big one.
The big one.
There's the stage entrance. And we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
The last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Well, if only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
See, you know how to give a speech. That's literally a speech-worthy line. Maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
Welcome, everyone. And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborne, I'd just like to say a few words.
Our city is so
So?
such exemplary citizens.
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jim. Couldn't have said it better myself, but I'll try. We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles.
Yeah.
Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Who is this?
This is important, but
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass, I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
No. No!
Get down!
The story mission.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Miles! Miles! Are you okay? Miles! Miles! Peter! Come on, Peter!
The end.
Yeah, that's the end of the game, everybody.
Miles! Miles! Right here, just... Oh, thank God. Can
Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter! Squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Stay here. I'm going to find your father. Peter! Peter, wake up. Come on, say something, please.
I'll finish the game as well.
And now Miles is playable.
Fuck yeah!
Mom! Crazy.
Go over. I can't go
over there.
All the way around.
Whoa!
How'd you love to do this?
Oh man! Mom? Mom! Damn it! Hurry!
Fail, or was that supposed to happen?
That was supposed to happen. Miles isn't Spider-Man. He's not just going to be able to lift this off.
Yeah, that's fair.
But Miles is smart. He uses a simple tool, a lever, to get the pressure off of her long enough to save.
Miles!
Are you okay?
Nice going, kid.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm alright, Mom. I'm alright. You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
Alright, Lisa,
I love you.
I have to go find Dad, okay?
No, wait. Miles, no. Miles, no!
Dad's in there. I'll find him.
Miles! Get here! Please!
Dad's alive. I know it. He was right there. What the hell?
Where do you think you're going?
I can circle around the edge to get past him.
Yeah, just crawl on broken glass. That's a good idea.
It's better than walking straight into the gunfire.
Also true. Yeah, driver. This is so messed up.
这边没有问题，这边好像有声音。看看讲坛那里有没有活人。还有谁听到了吗？别动静，接着找。
Can't cross yet. Gotta find a way around these guys. Okay.
Stressful.
Yeah, like
I'm afraid to say anything.
I'm sitting here like, you know, we're supposed to be giving commentary on this and being like, oh boy, this is like a stressful or an intense moment, but simultaneously like,
it's so
part
stressful
of, say,
and intense that I don't want to say
like
anything.
part of the scene just kind of makes you want to go quiet and let the moment happen.
这里没有活人，我们走吧。这只是开始的。
Dad was right there. Gotta help him. Now.
谁在那儿？虚惊一场，这位安全了。
I got you, Dad. No!
Enough! We have to leave. Now.
Martin Lee.
What'd I tell you? What'd I fucking tell you? I told you! It was him! I told you! I told you! I'm mad that I knew. I'm mad that I knew. But I knew it. I knew it!
Hey, guess what?
Dad dead?
Dad dead.
Dad, no! Wake up, Dad. Wake up. Wake up.
Well, he's a police officer who just got a
City Medal of Honor.
A City Medal of Honor, so that life insurance is gonna be sweet. Oof.
It took them a week to organize the funeral.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Do I know you?
I'm Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when... Look, I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say...
I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right? Or it all gets easier with time. Or don't worry. It's a part of God's plan.
I'm sorry. I was just
trying to help. I know.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
Paranoia DJ, you missed a very important moment in the stream. Like the last like minute / 30 seconds
Has been, who boy? The last like
Right,
2 or 3 minutes has just been.
Yeah, like the last message you posted
Oh
was
my
like a half an
God.
hour ago. In that half hour, like everything changed.
Oh my god. Oh
So
my God.
so the reveal happened. Martin Lee is in fact the bad guy.
I told you. I told you guys he was.
Yeah, Martin Lee is the bad guy.
Are you
Miles
upset
is,
that I called it?
Miles is in this game. Not really, because you really haven't called the actual plot of the game.
I told you I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll
I don't
talk.
even know what it was.
Solid evidence.
It was just his body language that told me
Especially when he
he's
saw the mask.
bad guy.
When he saw the mask.
Yeah, it was the body language when he saw the mask that I'm like, he's the bad guy. He's the
kid
one.
lost his father.
I know you too well.
Miles' father was in fact Jefferson Davis, because this is not Morales, this is Miles Davis, the Miles of this universe.
Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing
There
some
was a pink
research.
room down here.
Go to this address.
That's a
Martin Lee
weird
bought
looking,
a controlling
like,
interest in this
sunroom.
recycling center last
Oh,
year.
so it was just,
You
it
think
was
he's
sticky
hiding
notes
out
that I
there?
saw.
Maybe. We know he's not at Feast. If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
But yeah,
Wait, do we know
I
it was
talked to
him?
the detective about
Yes.
questioning
Okay.
the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally
How
do.
did it
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This coming from a guy who can run up walls.
We're making our way over from Pier 4 now. Show us.
Yay!
There you go.
That's my favorite part.
There's only so many of those.
Oh, I know.
You want to finish them off really quick, or do we want to go ahead and end the stream?
There's
like, there's 3 left. 4 left. There's 4 left. Do we want to just run through and grab all 4?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Can I do it?
You want to do the swinging? Alright, you do the swinging. I'll
Oh,
explain.
that's really far away.
Yeah. Still want to do the swinging?
1079. Just got a tip on a bomb threat.
Did we go to the bomb?
Report came in
You wanna
from
go to the
Hamilton
bomb
Heights.
first?
Nah, we're good on crimes. Go ahead and grab the thing.
Oh, we need the buttons. Ah, oh, okay. There's
R2 is the swing button. That one
Today
shoots
is
webs.
a day for somber reflection, for mourning, honoring fallen heroes like Jefferson.
None of.
What are you doing?
It's also a
Pushing
day
the
to
button.
vow
You gotta push the button in a direction.
it stops here. Some people say I blame
Preferably left or right
Spider-Man.
to the side of the building,
Well, I don't
not
blame
straight
him
up
for
toward
bombing.
the next building.
That cowardly act is squarely the responsibility of whoever committed it.
You gotta hold it and then you let
We're
go.
gonna keep New York
and then
safe.
you hold it and you let go.
We can no
You use the
longer
left,
tolerate the
you
kind
use
of
the left
lawlessness
stick to control it.
Spider-Man
Okay, you
and
do
his
both
ilk
at the same time, and that
represent.
is
This is our city. By God,
press X to jump.
We're going to take it back.
Run. Run, Spider-Man. Run. Look at me happen. I'm just fucking chimney sweep.
All units, officers are in pursuit of multiple masked hostiles. Requesting officers on scene in Bloomingdale.
Alright. You have passed it.
Oh, I have?
Yep.
Oh, am I going to do the crime?
No, the white thing.
Oh.
But you definitely passed it. You definitely went.
I was going towards the yellow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you want to go to the white. The yellow is the next story quest.
Right.
You would like to avoid the yellow.
I would most definitely.
Right. There it is. Tap on it and press triangle. You have to find where the prompt is. There it is.
Is this as torturous for you guys as it is for Paladin? Because it's pretty fucking bad for him. Yay! I did it!
Like, I understand that the system is difficult to get used to because it is kind of an advanced video game as far as swinging goes. But it has the same... That's not the button you were looking for. So, find the next one, which is that sign right there to your right. Yep.
Yeah.
And then press X, and now it's highlighted, and you can move on to the next one.
Yay. Stop that.
Press circle to skip.